This is the Liquid Courage Podcast, a in-depth look at every episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog. On this episode, we check out the Queen of the Black Puddle and Everyone Wants to Direct, featuring Taylor, Tim, and Sheldon. Now here are your hosts.
Courage walked out of his house with a yawn as he adjusted his eyes to get used to the bright sun that sat in the sky. He walked timely as he looked around. A rusty brown ground surrounded him as he looked around nowhere, the place he had lived for so many years. The wheels squeaked as they went around and around upon the wind hitting it.
Welcome to the podcast, everyone.
As usual, he paid no real mind to the... I should have found one to begin with, and that would have been funnier. Are we fucking...
I'm recording.
I don't...
Yeah.
Oh, good.
We're rolling.
Who wants to do the intro?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Courage the Cowardly Dog podcast. We had a really fucking great one.
And then...
So all my energy's gone now. And as always, I'm joined by my two dilapidated co-hosts.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Sheldon.
That's Sheldon.
I'm Tim.
The other one is Tim. That was a Chex piece.
I see.
Yeah.
Fucking.
So why
here I am
are you
now.
eating during a podcast?
That's really
It's my
unprofessional.
podcast.
Actually, it's more Tim's podcast.
Coup
Anyway.
d'etat. Coup d'etat.
Oh, okay. You can edit this one. I'll let you do it all. You got it.
The funny thing is, if you send that to me, I'm gonna put the whole thing up.
I know
just
you would.
unedited.
It's not really that much edited.
It's like what Taylor edited in. He edited in a bunch of fun noises, and then that'd be it. I would just put noises in it. I would add a separate audio track to drown out our voices.
Just sound effects,
And
just
it
like
would just be
cartoon
the sound
effects.
of bees.
Oh. Before we go any farther, I do want to apologize because I'm in a new place and my audio setup is not what it should be yet.
Yeah.
it's fine.
He moved. Now we're here.
I am now in a studio apartment.
Yeah, and now his apartment is a studio.
Kinda, yeah.
See what I did there?
Apartment now, studio.
Yep, there's only
Studio
one
now,
camera, it's
apartment.
on the bed.
So, welcome everybody. We're doing this again. We're here for your monthly dose of the Courage talk. We've watched an episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog. We've had some libations. I was trying to find a good fan fiction for an intro. I didn't find one, and I didn't find a bad enough one to also tickle your eardrums with. But don't you worry. One of these days, I will do that for you, and I could possibly be reading a fan fiction titled "A New Family" by Shadow Awufu.
Is that what you read?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tim, could you be sure to put the timer on it when they when
Just
they get
just
past
some
the
things that come from the depths of my feels, thanks to all the Courage the Cowardly Dog stuff that's been happening on Tumblr nowadays. Don't judge me. TV note: I do not own this wonderful TV show, nor do I own anything about it. That was the guy's brief summary of the story.
Don't sue
Hey,
me,
man.
please, God.
It's
doesn't-
amazing. It's
Don't wanna ruin
1,600
the
words.
story.
It's 1,600 words.
It
Wow.
was posted in 2014, but maybe one day you'll hear that one. But not today. Today, instead, we're going to talk about 2 episodes of Courage the Cowardly Dog. And we're on the physical copy, because some of us have digital copies, but on the physical copy of
Yes.
Courage the Cowardly Dog, the complete series from Cartoon Network, it is the first episode of Disc 2! We did it, boys! We cracked Disc 2!
Congratulations all
We
around.
did it!
For those of you that stuck with us, we always believed in you.
Yeah, we are still in season 1, but by golly, we are on disc 2. So here we are.
The lady in the black puddle.
Is that what it's called?
It's called Black Puddle Queen.
No, it's called Queen of the Black Puddle. You're both wrong.
Oh.
I prefer Tim's the best, actually.
I'm on the wrong page. That makes a little bit more sense here. There is
But
trivia.
Yeah, no.
Black Puddle.
But we are here to talk about these episodes. And sometimes we do like snappy things. But I have nothing. I've got literally nothing else to talk about this episode.
It's done. We're done. Bye.
I'm not angry. I'm not sad. I'm not.
I'm angry, but I can't channel that into a podcast. So
it's a Saturday evening. I'm hanging out with the boys because that's what Saturdays are for, according to Barstool Sports.
Well,
this is the best part of my. This is the best part of my week. So
is that because they can't tell you to get a cold one with the boys?
Maybe, I don't know. But here we are, and I don't know. You guys got anything to add before we get into the meat and potatoes of our show?
Oh.
Well, if I had something to add, I would have added it already. So sadly, no.
No, I'm good. I'm in a new place. That was it.
Yeah. So there you go. I'm not in a new place. And here we are.
What about a new place in life?
Definitely not. Nope.
We're stagnating. But here we are. Creatively, we're on fire.
Thumbs up.
I didn't read a bunch of news stories that made me sad before recording.
Thank God.
It's okay. Just don't look at Twitter.
Or too bad.
Our president posted a meme this week.
And it got copywritten.
It sure did. That happened. Now we're dated. And now you know when we're recording. But Season 1, Episode 9. Is that what we're technically on?
Yes.
Episode 9.
Definitely.
The first episode the first half of the episode we watched, Queen of the Black Puddle. Okay.
Well,
so all right, before we do get into that, I have a personal story.
Oh.
Do you guys remember, maybe you do, maybe you don't,
No.
if you had cable in the early 2000s, do you remember when Fox, the channel, tried to do like a spooky, scary monster of the week, Twilight Zone-esque
Yes, I do.
show?
Oh, wait a minute.
Yes.
But they were almost like Tales from the Crypt level of creepy.
Yeah, they
I
were all
actually
campy
don't.
as hell, and they weren't that
Yeah.
good.
Okay, but you remember that show. Do you remember what that show is called?
No idea. No.
Cool. Here's why. Because as this episode started, I could have fucking sworn that I had hybridized this show, like this episode, with another episode or another show that I saw in the early 2000s. I
Yeah.
don't remember what it was called.
So you remember before and after the Mandela effect. That's interesting.
But here's the thing, like, I remember only seeing one episode ever, and it was an episode dealing with black goo.
Wait a
that
minute.
would, like, infiltrate and, like, consume you.
Wait, you're not talking about...
There's a Cowboy Bebop episode that's like
There,
that.
that's cool. No,
That's not what we're talking-
this was like live action.
Did it have a
Actually.
purple guy kind of shooting the goo at these people?
No, it did not. From what I remember, it was just really fucking scary because I was a child. And so I don't know what it was called, but I just know that I hated it, and it was Big Spooks. And that is useful because I thought that this was that. I thought that I had made a even scarier version of Courage the Cowardly Dog in my head, and apparently I didn't, but I'm still not happy that I can't remember what this other show is called. Now I'm freaked out again. But here I am. So that tangent is because the entire time that we were watching this,
He was not feeling well.
you noticed that I was really quiet
I did.
because
I
I was sitting here trying to go, is this the show? Is this the show? Did I like think it was something else and I just made it extra spooky in my head? And it's not. But now you know why I didn't talk long, because I was just confused as all get out. And
Well,
so
now
here,
you've got me thinking about the raft from Creep Show, and that,
Oh,
that
man.
fucking
yeah, I don't think it was that. But it's kind of nice that we're covering this in good old October, because
it's my favorite month.
It's the scary month, and here we are. And if anyone who listens to this knows what I'm talking about, for the love of God, direct message our Twitter.
Yeah, please God. Yeah, because I'm looking it up right now.
Stop talking about this until you do. So
it's weird, man. But
please go down the rabbit hole so we do not have to.
Well, I'll do it anyway.
Well, yeah, I know.
But it's just super strange. And today we watched The Queen of the Black Puddle, and it's eerily similar. Gonna be real to my memory of what we saw. And so let's just, I suppose, just go, and here we are.
kind of weird.
Yeah, it's an interesting episode. It rains in nowhere,
which is a rare occurrence in itself.
Which in itself is already terrifying.
Yeah.
Surprised they didn't flood and die.
Yeah, you kind of think it would. It's kind of a desert. Main writer of this one is a Bill. Is it Marsili? I think.
Yes,
that's how you pronounce it.
The writer. Yeah.
But yeah, and so maybe there's some unresolved issues there, Bill. I don't know. But it rained, and it rained in nowhere. And as you avid watchers know, that's neat for them. And it rains, and then there's puddles, because that's what happens after it rains. Puddles. And
there's one puddle, actually.
Well,
it's not even like multiple puddles. It's just one.
I mean, in the one shot, you can see multiple. But then, yeah, later on, as Muriel and Eustace and the dog are hanging out, Eustace does his patented, ever so spooky thing to Courage. Except this time, it's not the mask that we all know and love. It's horrifying lips and teeth.
Which is probably worse. But probably not as bad as the eyeball thing that he did.
Yeah, that eyeball thing's still bad.
Oh, God, yeah, no.
And then he laughs. Courage runs out.
Muriel commits spousal abuse.
That's probably deserved.
Shit out of him, yeah.
And then Sheldon is right. There is uno poodle. That's not Spanish for one puddle. Outside. And Courage walks over to it. And he looks at it. And then a sexy lady appears,
and she wants him to come closer. Courage, being the smart dog that he is, no,
books it.
He books it out of there.
He gets the
street smarts.
So discount Elvira is
she really is.
Yeah,
she really is discount Elvira.
And like that's the thing is like it's such an odd episode just for.
I mean, it's creepy.
Well, it's creepy and it's weird because we have to address the physics of this episode. And you can go again, cartoon, and I go, I know, but there is still established physics. Don't fuck with me. And this purple-haired, no-pupiled, sharp-toothed, pale-skinned lady tries to get Courage to go to the puddle. He says, nah. Courage runs inside, stands on a JPEG rug, gives a description of Puddle Lady. Everyone's like, that's neat, Courage.
Takes Muriel outside and goes, she's in there. And Muriel, being the ever intelligent individual of the family, goes, it must have been a fish.
Must have been a fish. In a puddle.
That just
on a farm.
Overnight, in the middle of nowhere.
After a rainstorm.
Yeah. Well, there's those
or is that just
fish.
her hoping?
I don't know. Or is it just like my dog's done stupid shit before, so I've just been like, he's fine.
Do you think she just said must have been a fish to go like, oh, he's such a dumb dog?
What a dog. What a boy.
You're an idiot, aren't you? Yeah, who's a good idiot?
I doubt it, but I don't know. It's very strange. Cut to back indoors. We're having tea. Yeah, Muriel decides to go get herself some tea. Eustace is drinking tea. And here's the first instance of we got to talk about how fucking shit works. Because as Eustace is drinking his steaming cup of tea, I'm just going to say, a discount Elvira appears. And she is...
Delvira.
Have you guys looked at Elvira recently?
No.
You've not looked at Elvira, Mistress of the Night?
No, I haven't, and God, let this be the end of it.
You should. Here's the thing. So you know what she looks like already, right?
I mean, we've made jokes about it already, so I
Well, yeah,
suppose.
but you do, right? You know
Yes.
what Elvira looks like. Okay, cool,
I
cool,
can
cool,
already
cool.
hear you sending us the links, and it's
those
upsetting me.
Those of you that don't know who Elvira is, Elvira, pulp late night television show host. And she was the mistress of the night. And she was kind of a vampire. She was a late night vamp, if you will. And she was known because she dressed in black, had just the biggest boobs on TV for a while.
For sure, and they were not afraid to put them out there.
No, and they were very probably plastic even then. But
Start
she
that
doesn't look
hot
so
topic
bad
craze.
now.
no, that's the thing. She was, let's see, Elvira Cassandra Peterson is her real name.
Whoa.
She is how old these days? I can't even remember. She's up there, but she's
Was
not.
she like in her 20s during the show or 30s?
Yeah, she is 68 years old.
Huh.
She is a decent, if not to good looking 68-year-old still now. Like, she is still in pretty great shape.
Yeah.
You're saying she could come back as Elvira.
She probably
has.
could,
That's
yeah.
the thing, though. No, she's appeared as Elvira in other things, like still, and like makeup and camera and stuff. But she still looks pretty good. But like, there was a time your parents, those of you listening to this, some of you might be older, some of you might be around our age, was 20s, not early 30s yet, but still. There's a very good chance that your dads, maybe your moms, on late night television from the 1970s onward, just had some fun looking at some Elvira pictures.
They jacked it hard.
They cranked it real deep. I'm just saying, if any of you have ever gone through your dad's things and found like gothic posters, I have some news for you.
Yeah, don't touch them, and there's a reason why they're all like, crinkly.
There's a reason why the black light.
Holy
works.
shit, she was born in Manhattan, Kansas.
Oh, really? Nice. I didn't know that.
Man. We have a
Elvira
celebrity.
represent. So there you go. That's my aside about Elvira.
So back to Delvira.
Or we can just Google more Elvira things.
I mean, I'm here. Let's do it.
Forever.
we can do a special on Elvira and Vincent Price.
It's
we
okay
could
if
get
you want
Elvira on
more.
the show, I'd love it.
If you want more
She's too
information
good
on
for
her,
us.
yeah, if you want more information on her, you can just look up the documentary In Search of Darkness, which she's in. That came out this year. So
Or Google.
Along with
that
that
too.
clown documentary.
Was that you talking about the Wrinkles the Clown one?
Yep, the guy who inspired the clown epidemic.
Yeah. If you go Wrinkles the Clown that was hired to scare kids.
Mhm.
So that's fun.
So he's a regular clown. That's
We live in a society.
Hey man, he's
but-
probably more normal than most people.
great. He's like, I fucking hate
He
those
is in
kids.
Florida though, so
and suddenly we're back out. But Delvira appears in the tea, and she calls Eustace's name many a time, and Courage is at the window. He turns around to see this. His eyes bulge out of his head. Delvira flicks some water on Eustace's face,
And he
immediately
climaxes. Yeah, he's done. He's hit it. He's there.
he gets very very moist.
wet.
There you go. But that happens. He kind of falls into like a weird trance. Courage runs to get,
A euphoric state.
if you will.
But he's missing the fedora.
He is.
But he has the baseball cap, so I guess I can't say too much.
He is an old man. Courage runs and gets Muriel. Muriel comes back and says, "We got a leak." Eustace has to go
fix that leak.
Fix leak. Eustace fixed leak by putting bucket under leak.
Which
And-
is more of a
Then he's a real dick. And he
Why
does
bad.
he does a real good boomer humor and goes, "You can't even make a cup of tea." It's like, life bad.
So here's a question.
Sure.
The architecture of the house, that
We
that
still-
leak, where's that coming from?
I don't.
It's-
The fucking ceiling,
it works
Tim.
its way, okay?
Right, but
It also
appears-
turns into a woman and
It
dances
does.
for
The
him. So.
it definitely is coming from the roof, but I don't know if that means that it's like dripping up in the attic and then down to the kitchen.
Okay, I guess
what?
that. Yeah.
But anyway, I literally can't tell. In this episode, we noticed that the wallpaper in the background of the kitchen is flowers. By the way, red flowers. Hold on to that thought. And the drip again turns into a disc Delvira, as we've coined, and she
Don't
is
steal.
a big thick drop, thick with 2 C's. And she calls to Eustace and then squirts him in the face with more water. He gets all euphoric again.
Don't say it like
Courage.
that.
Courage
No, it's
sees
fine.
it. He calls Muriel. Muriel comes in. Eustace is in the fucking bucket.
He needs to get close. He needs to get as close as he can.
That's right. He's in there.
And then we cut to what I think we need to stop cutting to, which is the old people's bathrooms.
and then just take.
It's so wrong. Like, it's one of those things where I go, I get it, people bathe, but holy shit, have we seen this bathroom? I think we've seen this bathroom in almost every fucking episode that has been
We've
at
seen
the house.
everyone naked in the bathroom once.
See, I don't know if people
Yeah,
actually
we
do.
have. No, yeah, we have seen that. I now realize we've seen everyone
Yep.
in the bath
I mean,
at some point in
technically,
time.
Eustace was wearing his underwear in that bathtub.
Well, and that's the other fucking thing. He doesn't take his hat off. He gets in the tub. Delvira appears, splashes him with a bucket. He gets wet again.
Come
just
with me.
everywhere. He has to come with her,
Yeah.
and he sticks his head in the drain, and we figure out that this
And not
son
the
of a
one
bitch.
you're thinking.
Hey, I didn't even think of that joke, and I'm sad now. And then we see that the fucker had boxers on, and they're dry.
Yeah.
No, it was the heat of the arousal that dried them off, Taylor.
Oh, I'm sorry. His nether regions got so warm that they express dried his boxers.
Did you see Delvira?
Yo, she was so hot the whole room was on fire.
All I'm saying is
We
if,
were
if,
just talking about how old
if-
people were jagging it to Elvira.
Yeah.
if you listen to this, and you've ever had that phenomenon where your genitals have gotten that warm, go to a doctor.
No, they were just taking a note from the anime. It's fine.
No, if they were taking it over the anime, he would have got a nosebleed and he would have melted into a puddle and said something stupid like ooh ooh.
They were taking their
Ooh.
own unique take on it.
Speaking of which, I got
There you go.
It was a matter of time before my energy came back. Speaking of which, hey, real people in the world, stop it.
Hello?
Stop with the ooh-woos.
Mr.
Stop
Gallion.
it. Stop it.
You know, I saw the apex of our society the other day at McDonald's, which is already the
You're
best.
not at the apex.
Oh, no. This man, not me.
He's at the majority.
No. This man is at the top of his game. He was wearing a anime sweatshirt that has the girls that have their tongue out.
Yeah, the hentai one.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean?
Yeah,
fuck.
that is real. That is a real sweatshirt that people are buying as jokes to wear in public.
Yep. That's I don't know if that man was joking.
It's a TikTok. No, it's a TikTok thing. Like
No, I
people
know.
buy it for for that shit, and it
Almost
just
revealed too much.
it drives me insane. It is such a weird fucking thing. Like,
let me put the cherry on top for this. As he paid for his stuff, she goes, "Oh, thank you." He goes, "Oh, thank you, Woo."
No,
Where's
he
his
didn't.
receipt? Well, yeah, he did.
I have a hard time believing
no,
you.
he fucking didn't.
Yeah.
You're lying to me.
And he
Tim,
said
you're a
it.
chronic liar, but I'll accept it as truth because it
He
makes me
said
think
it
the
and
world a little
walked
bit more.
away all in one fell swoop. Not even like, I don't. It's like he didn't even realize he said it, But
This
I
is what
know he
happened.
knew he said it.
This is what happens in Trump's America.
And I watched the man walk away and get his soda, and I was like, I need to leave. There's no reason to do business here anymore.
I just don't get it. Like, I'm not trying to kink shame. If you, whatever you do you. But like, there's a fucking point where you just go, that just seems like a weird thing to happen in
Public.
real life. Yeah, in public.
Or the
Like-
ooh thing. It's fine on the internet, but not
Well,
so
it's
great
just
in real
fucking-
life.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just fucking fuddy as shit these days.
No, it's not alright to ever do.
Yeah,
No, you're
people get
good.
angry real fast.
Yeah, but I just it's like I just don't fucking get it. Like I said, maybe we're the fuds now. Maybe we're,
I don't really
We're
give a
not
fuck,
like
but I
these
also don't
Zoomers.
do it. So
but like
I'm not
It's
the
just-
FUD, but I wish I would have gotten a picture of that man.
it's such a weird thing. Like it's a weird thing that is just that is out there in like, and I think what's weirder is like if you were doing it genuinely, you do fucking you. It's the people that do it ironically that drive me more up a wall, I think.
because you're like, you know what you're doing is
Because
upsetting everyone.
it's like you do that shit and you're just like, ah ha ha. It's not. Stop. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do? I don't fucking know.
It's okay. When he left McDonald's, I saw him Naruto run all the way to his car, so it
You're
worked out.
okay.
All right.
Full of shit.
That's the lie. That's the lie.
The story isn't real.
No, I can believe that the
Uh.
last thing was just a lie, because I've always pushed it one too far.
But like, it's fucking weird. I don't know. Back to the goddamn episode.
So Delvira ooh-woos used to,
Ah!
Into the drain.
and he just can't help himself.
Yep. And so then we cut to evening because all terrible things happen in nowhere at night. The Puddle Queen manifests. She comes in the house. She gets up. She floats up the stairs. That's how you save on animation budgets.
Mm.
Yep.
She gets to the door. Can't go through the door. Melts into a puddle. Comes under the floor. Nope. Comes under the door.
There you go.
And Courage has a panic attack, and that is the best screenshot I've ever seen as I like click through the
Hides
Yeah,
under
so-
the covers.
thing. And he hides under the covers as the brave boy he is. Delvira splashes old Eustace with more water. He gets enchanted again. She carries him out to the puddle. They sink into it. Courage watches the whole affair from the window and is unwavering in his shock and terror.
He'll come back, I swear.
Which now again, we talk about the architecture of the house. The window that Courage is at is in the bedroom.
Right. Which is
That
right above
is-
the living room.
But
That
the
is the
puddle's out
same-
front.
No, but that is the same window that when we cut to computer room, he runs to.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I'm like, but that's out front, which is the computer's window.
Yes, so continuity
Eh.
issue here. So maybe we
There's
should go back and
multi-dimensional
retcon
carriages.
that. We'll just go in and put a CGI AT-ATs in the background.
That's right. When
I,
we'll fix it when we fix the rug. We'll put
there'll
another
be a second
JPEG
dog
in.
called
I-
Cowardly, who's a Courage.
I like the fact that people still kick George Lucas for that shit. How dare he retouch Star Wars and put more digital things in the background? And I'm like, the man laughed all the way to the bank.
He
People
replaced
are fucking.
the original Anakin Skywalker in the technically the
Yep.
sixth movie. Sixth movie.
Fine.
People are fucking upset more with the new ones than they are with the pre-sequels, and that's something I never thought I'd
I
hear.
know, right? Like that's so crazy to me.
But at least
Everyone's
there's
like,
pod racing.
fuck you, pod
Oh.
racing was rad.
Pod racing
It
was
the
rad,
best part of the pre-sequel.
but it was
Pod
the
racing
only
was-
good part.
Pod racing was like 90% of that one movie.
And then you suddenly realize that there's a child that met who's his future wife. That is maybe
Don't worry
15
about it. Don't
years
worry
older.
about it. Don't worry about it. It's space. People mature differently.
a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. So
Dicks
those
are
laws
different
don't
in
apply.
space.
Dicks are different in space. All right.
Oh, that is a T-shirt if I ever heard it.
Dicks are different in space.
Dicks are different in space.
Ugh.
Oh my God!
It's not rape if it's in space.
Can I get a presidential candidate? Oh, that one would be better. Can I get a presidential candidate to accidentally run on that campaign?
Dicks
Can
are
I
different
pay-
in space.
Can I pay a $5 to like celebrity cameos?
Richard
You should
Dickinson?
petition what's his name, the dude who wears the boot on his head and wants everyone to have their own
that
pony.
one. No. I want a
He's
real one.
fucking insane, though.
I want Andrew
No, he's
Yang
just
to
fucking
do
with
that
people.
shit. But Courage, in shock, runs to the kitchen, says hi to Muriel, who is crying because Eustace has left her. This is now another episode where we deal with a very heavy subject of spousal abandonment.
Yeah, he left. I don't know why. He's gone.
He met someone weirder.
Like, it's one of those things where you like, theoretically, he left in the evening.
Yeah.
She woke up, he wasn't there. Maybe he was like in the barn. Like maybe she checked that already. We don't know. But like, it's the fact that she's like, he's left. I knew something was wrong, and he has just left. I was like, as we listened to that, I was like, oh man, that's whew. Like if you listen to the words, if you go back and listen to that, that definitely sounds like, oh no, he has definitely just left me.
Oh, he's
like
gone.
he
man.
has abandoned me.
Yeah.
We have gotten a divorce.
So
And like, it's fucking crazy to me because it's such a fucking heavy thing to just interject. Like, oh, it's all weird and funny and haha. It's like,
this is another
Husband
one of those episodes that are just it got to a point where it's just like, why is this so deep? Why are you doing
but
this?
it's just so fast though. You don't really notice it.
Yeah.
And then she's
It's
crying.
fast for us because we weren't here for the whole thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's crying, and now I get to the first part of my favorite trivia for Queen of the Black Puddle. And in fact, it's the only trivia that I have for the Black Puddle.
Wow, I have a sudden strange feeling we're looking at the same
Is
fandom
when,
page.
hey, guess what? When Courage goes to cheer up Muriel, he does the list of the following. He tries to give her some tea. He tries to give her an ice cream sundae. He makes a balloon animal. He puts on a puppet show, and he hits himself in the head with a frying pan. That's all.
Those are all tropes of like early television too, by the way.
Yeah, that you are correct about that. But I like that that is the only trivia that
This
is
whole
here
episode, yeah.
for this episode. Meanwhile, in the other episode, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of trivia that are all completely different.
Maybe there's more trivia in this Black Puddle one, but we don't. But nobody's smart enough to get them.
Yeah, no one's done it. Yeah, there's
Maybe.
not even any trivia on the Black Puddle Queen's page in Fandom. Or...
She's really disappointed.
She is. It is her debut, though.
They do say in the very top, she's considered to be one of Courage's signature enemies in the series, despite only appearing in a small number of
Bullshit.
episodes.
Signature?
Yeah,
Bullshit.
she's in 2 episodes. 2.
Bullshit.
That's it.
She's not fucking signature. This is somebody else cranking it over their Elvira fantasies.
Hey man, they're into it. Like you're gonna
That unhinged jaw at the end, it just...
sometimes.
Oh, here's her one quote. Hey, you want to hear her one quote? Eustace, come with me. Come with me. There you go. That's the one quote that they've attributed to her. Fuck off being the most memorable. I did
still
not
have-
fucking
Not the
remember.
most.
I
He's
did
in the list.
one of. It said one of. Fuck off. That's not real.
That she's not one of the signature villains.
I don't fucking remember. Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but you
Jesus
also
Christ.
said you never saw the episode. So.
no, but now I've realized that I did. But it was one of those things where I was just like, oh right, it's that.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking at the fucking on the sidebar of the Black Puddle fandom page just now. It was like other things people have looked at, and Cats and King Ramses are both right there.
Yep.
Like, fuck you for being one of the most signature. Eat me. Get out. It's not real. Just because some fucking dude somewhere was like, well, she was hot though.
She's my favorite. I don't know why. I can't explain
I
why.
just really liked her. She made me really happy.
Oh, good. Might be a good
Oh.
time to say that this episode does get strangely sexual at a lot of
Well.
points.
Well, I mean, the whole thing is her seducing Eustace.
Yeah.
Like, that's the other thing, right? The bulk of the episode is her trying to seduce an old man to come with her.
Yeah. Well, at least they're doing it together. Quiet, you assholes.
Yeah.
No, not a good one. Well, fuck you both.
Well, it was one of those things where I
I'm
was
sorry,
like,
I wasn't paying attention.
I had a thought, and then I immediately retconned that thought in my own head because I was like, if
we're
people
gonna get
do
in
listen
trouble.
to this,
Yeah.
this one's gonna get clipped, and I'm never gonna live it down.
This episode.
So I didn't.
This episode of the podcast, when it goes on YouTube, is already
It's sponsored
demonetized.
by fucking monetized like we have any money.
Yeah. We've made $0 so far.
Yeah, and
I've
zero
made
to
a
come.
nickel.
Fuck you. That's because you gave that guy a shoelace.
And he's
I
like,
was gonna say something so much worse, and then you thought about our friendship just a little bit more than not at all.
Yeah. I don't give a shit. So Courage attempts to cheer up Muriel, doing those things that we mentioned. Does a really good reference of the like, was it 18th century like puppet show of like the
Like just the clubbing each other.
yeah, the English like clubby thing. I used to know the name of it, and I don't now because I've had
the bonking.
libations. Muriel's still sad. Courage goes, well, I gotta fix this, because of course he does, because he's the dog.
There's only one way to fix it. I gotta save that fucking farmer.
Finds a scuba suit. Puts on, well, he doesn't, excuse me. He finds a scuba tank and flippers and goggles. Says his signature line of the things I do for love, and hops his little pink ass into that there puddle. But he notices that the puddle is getting smaller and that he has to work fast.
Also,
And
can we point out how the
Sure.
puddle is making an indent in the fucking ground?
Oh yeah, we talked about the hole that we're like.
See, I'm assuming that the hole was there. So, like, I'm assuming that was where the where episode.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you might be
Like,
right.
I'm
Alright.
assuming that was like the garden that got all fucked up. Like,
Okay.
I think that I'm putting entirely too much canonical.
Or one of the
thought.
few mini holes that Courage just dug looking
Yeah, because he
Who
does
knows?
that shit as we've seen.
fucking
Courage.
asshole.
Yeah, hops in the puddle. We go by a pirate ship, a diver, and some treasure. Those are all things found in fish tanks.
And
Hey, guess what? I've just now added more fucking trivia to the trivia
Yeah.
page.
Oh, wait, look at
Jesus
that.
Christ.
Wow.
It's a fish
Um,
tank.
By the way, the recent activity on the wiki is like over King Ramses and Courage meets the mummy. So the
I
same
hope that
ones
it's
people-
someone that listened to us
And went, these guys didn't notice
and
this.
went back and fixed things or something.
My goal is to have our own page on the fandom and
My
have it
goal
just
is
be
to
these
get
are
sponsored by Arby's.
that too. Arby's when you want to shit blood.
Well, there goes that one. Thanks, Tim. Remind me to show up in your next live stream. But
Yeah, you haven't showed up in many. Nothing. No, I didn't say nothing.
I'm gonna let that silence speak for itself. Then we swim past a whole bunch of really happy skeletons. And then we swim past a gate and a fence, and I'm gonna get mad again.
Because he swims,
and-
he opens the fence door in an underwater.
I'm fine with him swimming through it to begin with. It's later that pisses me off. He swims up to a castle where he sees Eustace all dumbfounded, and now I have questions because we're underwater. Eustace is a man. Did she put a bewitching water breathing curse on him?
So that's
She's not. That's a corpse.
I was thinking about it. Have you guys seen the Metalocalypse episode
Metalocalypse.
where they record in liquid oxygen?
I
don't.
have. That's also a reference to the movie. What movie was that? Was it Jaw? No.
No,
It was.
Jaws.
Was
What?
it The Abyss? Was it The Abyss?
I have no idea. I
don't know.
don't know that far, but
I think it's The Abyss.
that's what I think the underwater part there, because Courage also is not breathing at all, which
But he has. But
He's
no,
holding his breath.
He's got an oxygen tank too.
but he doesn't
Oh,
have
does he?
anything connected to his mouth.
Yeah, but he's a dog.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's the best point we could come
It
with.
checks out, sir.
Yeah.
Tim, what are you doing? Why are you splitting hairs? This is a cartoon.
No, it's
You see, the joke is.
Haha. Yeah, it is the abyss. It is the abyss.
Okay,
In
that's
in the abyss. They do like they're in liquid oxygen, which apparently
is a thing. Yeah.
you can
Yep.
do.
Yeah.
Yep. Apparently, your
just-
body doesn't realize you're not drowning, though.
It freaks the yeah. You have to. It's mental. You have to like go through it and be like,
You have to be knocked out for it to really work.
no. Like you can totally do it conscious, but you just have to like convince your brain that you're not gonna fucking die.
Because basically, water is still entering your lungs.
Yeah,
And you're
it's,
going.
it's fucking. If you've not watched the liquid oxygen breathing scene from the abyss, it is weird, and I hate it, and I don't like it. And yeah, there you go.
That's
trying to find-
that's my.
And I'm
solution to
90%
this.
sure they did that. Like I think they did that. I don't know though.
I don't know if they did it, but I
Man,
don't know the abyss that well. So.
There's
It's
some
been
method
forever
acting.
since I watched The Abyss.
When we get to the next part of this episode, we'll talk about the man who people have method acted for when they didn't know they were going to method act.
So they see him in the castle, and they are
And
able
Eustace
to.
is about to get laid.
Yeah. Oh, you
Yeah,
think
he's
so?
ready, man. He's
Um,
there.
Courage then puts fucking 1 and 1 together, not even 2 and 2, and realizes that Delvira's gonna give Eustace a necklace, which, admittedly,
It's a
the
cool
necklace
fucking necklace.
that she gives him and the necklace that Courage sees on the corpses are two very different but similar enough to work together necklaces. This is a problem of like, here's the high detailed actual
And then
shot,
here's the painting.
Yeah.
and here's the background painting that we did a shot of.
I wonder if that's something that she has to do. Or
See,
if that's
I
something-
was trying to figure that out too. I was like, do you have to fucking give him a cool necklace before eating him? Or can you just fucking eat it? Oh, by the way, she turns into a horrible fish monster and goes to eat him.
Yeah.
I should probably say that before we get.
Oh, thank God, yeah.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Turns out, no fucking, only consumption, and not tuberculosis.
So Vor, cool.
Man, she's like a
No,
praying mantis,
it's
except
just-
they don't
it's just
fuck.
food. If it would be Vor if she.
She has big enough jaws, and Courage didn't let her go far enough. Who knows?
I don't. But I think but Vor, you're not like.
There wouldn't be so many dead skeletons if it was
I don't
Vor.
think you're
No,
actually.
they pass through.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's how it works.
You don't break
The
down
skeletons
bones?
are in one piece, aren't they?
You don't break down bones, though? You're a digestive trap?
Well, you're not supposed to eat bones.
Yeah, I guess I would never know. I've
You're
never
also
actually
not
eaten a
supposed to
bone.
vor anything.
But this is a mystical, dark lady.
Listen, if you got a
So-
shrink ray, you got a shrink ray. You get down, you know, it happens.
Does Elvira have an email?
Probably. Oh, I would imagine.
She probably doesn't pay attention to it, though.
I don't know, man.
Dear Elvira, have you ever bored a person? Thanks.
P.S. Vor means you
Liquid
ate a
Courage
person.
podcast crew.
Long time listener, first time emailer.
Stupid.
Yes, it is. No.
So here comes the best part of the episode that
No.
Taylor loves. It's his favorite part of the episode. Courage-
Guys, we can technically email Elvira.
Oh,
From your
You can
favorite
send her.
fan.
You can just send her actual mail too.
that's not
From your-
surprising to me. To be
From your
totally
favorite
honest.
fan, Vor Heuristic.
Vory boy.
Oh, I'm out. I'm out again. Elvira's got a Funko Pop. I'm out.
Ugh.
That's fucking stupid. Why would you have a fucking Funko?
Because she's Elvira.
Because she makes money
she can
off
do
of
what
her
she
likeness.
fucking wants.
She can make money off of it, so she's gonna do it.
Stupid.
She never has to work
Taylor,
again.
if you could make like $10 a pop
From a
off
Funko Pop.
Yeah, let's say we put
Sure.
all these episodes on a CD and we sell it, and you make 10%.
Then we get sued.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna
We
say,
sell it on the black market. Different.
dear lawyers that are looking at this now, we're not going to do that.
iHeartRadio, can you fucking pick us up? Or Maximum Fun, somebody please.
Fuck it, Sirius FM.
I don't want to go to work on Monday.
No one does.
Says you. I don't want to go either.
Okay, let's talk about the thing that we're supposed to talk about.
But this is the part of the episode that's your favorite part, Taylor.
Fuck off.
Well, first he saves Eustace. From
and so Eustace puts on necklace. Delvira turns into weird angler fish lady, and Courage then freaks out, and instead of I feel like there's about 7 or 8 other ways he could have helped Eustace in this scenario.
No, fishing rod.
He goes back to the ship, breaks the front thing off. It has a hook on it for some reason, and turns it into a fishing rod, which he throws in, which physics again go out the window. We're underwater.
It's a harpoon, but we don't.
It's not a harpoon. It's a fishing rod, and he hooks Eustace's pant leg. He pulls him through a brick fucking wall, and he starts swimming away.
That's
and you're
a small room. Now
it is a very tiny room. Forced perspective is strong in this one, and
Eustace.
He pulls Eustace out of the room. He starts swimming towards the gate, and I get the fucking angriest here. Because, dear listener, we are underwater in a watery environment. The fucking movement that you do is your oyster. You can go in so many directions. Up, down, sideways, forward, reverse, do a loop-de-loop. Do whatever you fucking want. Go for it. If a gate in front of you closes and it's not a fucking dome, go over the fucking gate. But no! Gate closes and Courage is too polite to go around it, so then we gotta have a fucking ass with the fucking chase-ass bullshit. With some fucking dumbass shit, and Courage is, and he baits Eustace, uses him as bait. She runs into the gate, breaks it, still chases him, comes out of some skulls, chases Courage, goes back up to the room, and then she gets him trapped. She gets her trapped in a clam, which was her bed, which I have more questions about. Why would you have a bed that you can't get out of? There's other jokes in there. I'm not gonna make them. And as the puddles are closing...
have you ever been into bondage?
I was going to say,
no.
Don't kink shame her, god damn it.
Watch me, fucker. And we watch as Courage tries to
Escapes
get Eustace...
through the gate, not over it.
Through the gate, not over the gate, out a puddle of Muriel's tears, and into the goddamn living room, through a terrible JPEG CGI stretch Photoshop thing, and safety... And it's all fine, and Muriel's happy. She hits him with a frying pan, and then the dumbass dog goes and takes a bath.
And meets Selvira.
And meets fucking...
Curvira. Dogvira. Dovira.
The last 2 minutes of this entire episode make me so fucking angry.
It's all right, Taylor. It's okay.
Because I most of the time in a Courage the Cowardly Dog episode, my questions are at least semi wrapped up. In a Cat's Motel, I'm like, oh, they got away from cats, he's away. In the Shavy Man, Freaky Fred, he goes back to jail. King Ramses goes
the
back.
funny farm for haircutters.
Inside. Meanwhile, we've established that Delvira can just come out through any puddle ever she wants. There's no closure, and now we have Dogvira, and I hate it.
So there is one thing on the wiki that will help you.
Horse shit there is.
Please explain.
This is the last sentence of the plot synopsis.
I'm gonna be so
everything is
fucking
back
angry.
to normal, but when Courage takes a bath at night, another queen materializes in the bathtub, this time in dog form. Another queen materializes in the bathtub.
Oh, so it's a different.
So
queen.
there's multiple.
This episode
queens.
ends with Courage looking befuddled at the screen.
This episode ends with Courage getting wet.
With Courage looking at the
Fuck
screen
off.
going, can you believe this shit?
Oh, I just can't believe it. Zip.
The things I do for love.
It makes me so angry.
That makes a different... There's a different meaning to that right now.
It makes
Yeah.
me so mad. It makes me
How close to death would you come to get laid?
I've gotten pretty close.
like, this is one of those episodes where I was like, okay, I am with you. And now I'm just angry at the end of it.
Yeah.
I am a 27-year-old man that's angry at a children's cartoon because there's not enough closure.
Taylor's going to therapy.
There's
And
a puddle.
and the
There's a
puddle.
puddle. The fucking puddle. Let me tell you about the goddamn puddle, Doc. The fucking puddle. And it doesn't. And she can come out of it.
It's
Why do we have the
it's-
puddle?
shh, it's fun. Taylor, just take this right here. Just go ahead.
Jump off the cliff.
He's fucking walked out of the room 5 minutes
It's
ago.
so
like
stupid.
How long
it's
until my next
so
appointment?
fucking dumb.
35 minutes. Oh Jesus.
Smoking a cigarette inside. Yeah, tell me about the puddle again.
So stupid.
So, I have a fun little role play thing that we should do right here.
I'm gonna break you in
So-
half. What?
So Taylor, you can play as Dilworth, and I'll play as the and Sheldon, you can help me as well. We can play as the board at Comedy Central or Cartoon Network. That's like, hey, this episode is strangely sexual. Maybe this shouldn't be a cartoon.
It's fine. It's fine. It's a
Fuck
cartoon.
you, man. It should be a cartoon.
No,
fine.
Mr. Dilworth, we noticed that a lot of the episodes are spooky, but this one just a little different.
Why
It's
is this
fine.
one so sexual, Dylan?
You ever seen Elvira?
You ever seen Elvira? I'm referencing Elvira.
She's fucking hot.
Yeah,
Kids will love it.
I remember Elvira. Yeah.
They'll get super wet.
So why do you spray water on the farmer?
Teaching kids how to take baths.
But through a cup of tea.
It seems a lot. It seems a lot.
I'm
like
really
something
shitty.
else.
I
Why
really
is-
portray.
Why is Dilworth smoking the whole time?
Dilworth's not smoking. He's getting the cocaine off the table.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where I just
You're
go
my
like,
favorite creator.
oh my Chrisity Christ.
What?
It's just one of those things where like I go, this episode was fucking
Yeah, this one should.
and nowhere.
I had a
It was
great time.
everywhere
4
and
5
nowhere.
Delvirus.
Could you imagine if this came out today that there would not be a fucking frenzy about it?
I don't think it would be that bad. Like, I think that the tension's there, but I've seen some other shit. Like, we're talking about the world where Steven Universe is still on the air.
What about the
Whoa,
one where a
yeah.
balloon shoves an eggplant up his ass? Come on.
Yeah, that happened too.
That's
that
fine.
was
I don't care about
that's the Amazing
I saw
World of
that
Gumball.
yesterday.
that was Gumball. Oh god.
It was the Amazing World of Gumball, and whew.
Like, if they can get away with that, I'm sure this would be fine, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, like it is one of those things where I just go, what the fuck was this though? Whose response at the end of the whole thing was like, what if it was like weirdly sexual?
So,
time.
by the way, the writer of this episode, he only wrote 3 episodes in the first season.
Please tell me the other episodes.
So you'll be super surprised. He
Will
wrote
I?
Freaky Fred. He wrote King Ramsay's Curse and Queen of the Black Puddle.
Huh.
Jesus Christ,
So,
Bill.
but he didn't come back until season 3.
I forgot there was that many seasons.
There's season 4.
Yeah.
There's 4 seasons.
I forgot.
We potentially have
Like,
4
we
years
are
of this
hitting all-
podcast.
the problem is we're hitting all the episodes that I know, or that I remember, I suppose.
Also,
Yeah.
that
And it seems to be hitting
writer's newest writing credit.
Okay.
Yes.
It's an episode of Turbo Dates,
Oh, well.
I'm sorry.
okay.
2008.
Fuck is Turbo Dates?
I have no idea. The IMDb page doesn't fucking exist.
Perfect.
Go Power Rangers
Time
Turbocharged.
to go to
Turbo Dates.
Wikipedia.
It's the strangest.
He also co-wrote the
fucking
2006 film Deja Vu.
thing. It all makes sense now.
Doesn't?
It's such a bad movie.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
It's a bad movie. I know it's got 7 fucking stars on IMDb, but it's
We've
a
all
fucking bad
seen
movie.
worse movies, but that movie's not great.
It's not
Oh,
great.
wow, his
It's
Wikipedia
not
page
great.
is-
Really bare. Like, really, there's nothing on it.
It's fucking weird. Like, it's a weird episode.
Did
I don't
he-
know how I feel.
Yeah, it's so.
Sheldon
Are
said
we-
Delvirus. Let's do it.
Delvirus.
I
That'll
said
work, yeah.
4 out of 5 Delvirus.
Let's throw
I
this.
had a good time.
Let's
Oh,
get this thing away
I'll
from
give it
me.
a 3.5 Delvirus.
Yeah, I would give it a solid 3. It's okay.
Be honest. You can be as honest as you want.
No, it's one of those episodes where I go, it's not bad. Like, it's got a lot of weird and wacky shit in it, but like, I was so fucking confused by so much of it most of the time, and like, because we're not children, we just accept shit as it comes towards us. Because that's what kids do. I'm sitting here going like,
How did this pass? Yeah, how did this?
I don't know how.
And nothing would be
It
really
works.
sexual. You're a kid, and you're like, oh, that's.
To be
odd.
honest, there was a lot more
That's fine.
sexual
There
cartoons
was
out
other
there
shit
too.
on, yeah. But like, it's just the fact that I go, but like, I can't get past the puddle thing.
I'm surprised it's not the gate that got you. Like that's the
That
one.
too, but
Yeah,
that's funny.
that got
Like,
you
that
in
at
the
least.
Yeah.
That at least is funny. Like, I go, it's funny at it, but it's funny in the moment. It goes, but like here now, I'm just like, puddle thing makes me more. I don't.
It means the lady can appear at any time.
She can be anywhere.
Yet
Yeah,
she doesn't.
and she doesn't come back. So if they had
She comes back once.
she does in the 4th season. You're right.
She comes back for like the team up
That's so dumb.
where all the bad guys get together, and guess who brings them together to kill Courage?
The cats.
Yeah.
Oh, and she also comes back in
Eustace.
the. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't remember that episode too
Yeah.
fondly.
It's coming. Don't worry.
It's not a fan favorite, Tim, and it's in the 4th season.
It's in the 4th season, and
Yep.
she comes back in that Fandom fan fiction we read, where all the
We
the
did read
evil
that one,
guys
didn't
come back and
But they
Fucking,
come to help him.
they come down.
fucking don't get me started on that bullshit.
Oh yeah, no, fan fictions are fucking crazy.
You know who directs the best fan fictions, though?
Dilworth?
That I don't know, but hey, everyone, you should go to Elvira's YouTube page, which is elvira.com. Click on contact,
Email her.
and send her fun contacts.
Tell her to join us on the podcast.
Oh, I would love to have her talk about a little bit of her episode. That'd be awesome.
Honestly, just talk about her bullshit.
Yeah,
That'd be
anything.
fine,
Yeah,
too.
just talk to us. Let's all get drunk and talk to Elvira. That sounds like a fucking awesome thing.
That sounds like a great episode.
That's a good time. Oh.
It's never gonna happen.
I
but it
don't
sounds like a
know
good
why.
time.
Never
I literally just had a moment when you guys said that. Like, I had like anxiety and fear run down the back of my spine. Like, don't fucking promise that. Don't do that.
We're
don't
not
do that.
promising a single fucking thing.
It was just like my immediate reaction was to recoil when you started talking. It was just like,
You actually think that's gonna happen?
no, I mean, crazier shit has. Oh my god, her fucking shop is the best though.
Now
At least it's not a goop.
let's get off of Elvira. Let's
oh my god.
let's
you
move on
can't-
to
Holy shit, you can buy a button-up t-shirt with her on it.
Huh. Now, when you say her,
when you say button up
Elvira.
T-shirt.
Like a fancy boy t-shirt. Or not t-shirt, but like a fancy boy tee or shirt, like a button tee, whatever it is, a short sleeve tee. Fucking, you know what I mean. Also, there's a sweatshirt. You can buy a sweater with Elvira on it too, for your ugly Christmas sweaters. Holy shit! This is the
might
best
do that.
store ever.
I might do that actually. That sounds like a really good idea for an ugly Christmas sweater.
She has her own cosmetics and fragrances.
I told you, man, she's making money. Like, she never has to do anything ever again. She has the...
Well, why would you?
Yeah, exactly, right? She has more than enough money. She could star
It's
in
fucking
a
crazy.
Benton Tarantella movie.
Mm,
No, is that not a good segue? Well,
that
fuck
was a
you
bad
both.
segue. I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
I know you didn't like it. I know, that's why I did it.
Meanwhile, by the way, you can buy a pin from Elvira.com that says Vegas or bust, and it's a pair of breasts with nipple tassels that spin.
I'm with it. Let's do it.
We're gonna buy them and wear them together? What the fuck?
Hell yeah, twinsies, bro.
That'd be weird. That'd be a strange fetish. Speaking of fetishes, let's talk about fetishes, and especially the fetish of Quentin Tarantino and his love of feet, but actually not Tarantino, and instead a new character. Tarantella. See, that's how you do it, Tim. That's how you do it.
Oh, is that how you do a segue? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
nice.
But either way, yours was fine. I just like to be
No,
shit.
you're fucking idiot.
Okay. The next episode is weird because, like, we have the first episode, which is very fun and kind of strange and odd, and that's fine. That's cool. I enjoy that. It was weird. We got a little angry. It's all right. The next one, actually, kind of unsettling.
Yeah, it's actually
If
pretty
only
good.
for the art.
Yeah.
Yeah, those zombie faces are
Like good, like
disturbing.
Yeah, like
They're really good method actors, but
it was Return of the Living Dead style, I think,
yeah,
compared to like everything else.
there was a lot of
Have
pop
if you-
culture references in that one.
if you haven't watched Return of the Living Dead, that's when zombies actually say
Brain.
yeah. But the next episode or the next part of this
Everyone
episode
wants to
of
direct.
Courage the Cowardly Dog, everyone wants to direct. Now, we are in a creative medium doing this.
Well, I was gonna say, speak for yourself.
Tim's not creative.
Apparently Tim
You got
isn't
it here.
creative. Tim
I actually,
Tim's a hack.
I have
got it
recently
here
worked
first.
on a movie set, so you can fuck off.
Tim who works in the in the filmmaking industry is not
Says he's
creative.
not creative.
Not at
I
all.
want all of his current and future employers to hear that clip.
Oh, they know.
But
If they're hearing this,
Tim-
they know.
Tim phones it in every day of his life.
every day. But in this industry, you probably meet some freaks and some weirdos.
Oh yeah, I can say
In
that.
Kansas, we just have freaks and weirdos. They're just not in an industry. They're mostly on meth. But
What is it with meth in Kansas?
It's
it was
just-
real popular for a long time. A lot of because we've had.
Are you saying it's not popular now? It's
it's
super
not
popular
as-
now.
It's not as bad as it was.
That's true.
But like it's because we've got a bunch of abandoned buildings where you can steal copper out of, and
I personally know somebody who's like addicted to meth.
I
So
know several people. I had a teacher I went to high school with at one point telling me, he's like, yeah, I had a couple meth days, in life. I was like, whoa, that's fucking weird. You shouldn't have told me.
don't tell
that.
people about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something you
That's
keep
what
to yourself.
we've got unguarded anhydrous ammonia.
Just everywhere. Yeah.
Fucking meth heads will go up to those and will drill into the bottom of them. That shit explodes.
Yeah, yeah, fucking does. Well, so Kansas is full of, I've actually heard a meth lab explode before. Have you boys ever heard that?
I may or may not have lived next to one, but we're not sure.
Oh, yeah, I've had that problem before too. Welcome to Kansas. Anyways,
As all the animals lick the bus next to our house.
Let them know. Hey, everybody else, don't listen to them. It's fine. Come fine.
Visit
fine state.
Kansas
We
today.
got cool shit. I swear to God, I'll fucking drop kick you.
We swear
Um,
we're not Detroit.
We're not Detroit. We're also not St. Louis.
Oh.
But there's some weirdos out here. But I think an actual zombie would probably peg in most people's ideas of we should probably talk to somebody about that. But apparently not the bags, because this next episode deals with Zambos.
Eustace screamed at a
Zambambos.
hunchback.
Yeah, Eustace yelled at a hunchback,
Yeah.
but is okay
With this
with a
film director.
literal zombie. So we start this episode on a dark and not so stormy night when there's a knock at the door. It's very late.
Who the fuck
There's one
is
thing you
this?
learn. If there's one thing you learn in Kansas, you don't open your door after a certain hour.
At least
Nothing
no one
good
got
happens.
gunned.
I just don't
Yeah.
open my door.
They
Tim
don't
just
have very
hates
good
people.
protection.
I wait
It's a
to hear.
screen door, I just realized.
They knock
It is
on my
only
door.
a screen door
Well, yeah,
with
that's true.
with a lock in it. By the way, like
Oh, there's a deadbolt. Yeah.
no, it's just a normal lock, and I'm just like that seems wrong.
Keep the mosquitoes out.
But there is a man who knocks at the door, and they open it, and you, the viewer, realize very quickly that is a zombie. That shit's a zombie.
That's
I've been in
wrong.
a few movies.
And it is a zombie who is very decrepit, but is hiding his appearance behind a Groucho Marx nose. And there's something about the way this whole character looks. And as I'm staring at him now, like it is a cartoon, but it's just one of those moments where you're like, that is a legitimately kind of horrifying thing.
I'm honestly surprised that this isn't the episode I remember.
Oh, I remember this episode.
Like, no, I remember it
I remember
now
it too.
watching it, but it's not the episode I think of.
I
And it
remember this.
really
Yeah,
should be.
It should be.
It
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
fucking should
That's
be.
the thing, right? Like, I remember the character. I don't remember the episode all that much. And he says that he is a famous... And this is how you know it was made at a different time, because he is an independent film director, and he didn't shorten it to indie. That's how you know that this was made in a different time. By the way, original air date for this episode was March 2nd, 2000. And
I was 8.
he introduces
6.
himself as Benton Tarantella, which, those of you that are
It's
well
a play on
versed,
words.
That don't
well-
get the subtle clue.
well
It's
versed.
M. Night Shyamalan's pen name.
Ah, fuck. You got it. No, it's a Quentin Tarantino reference. Which, okay, 2000 Tarantino was a very different Tarantino than the Tarantino we currently are dealing
Oh
with.
God, yes.
And so I think that's probably how and why they are able to do this. Because in 2000, Tarantino had only he'd done a few...
He did
kind of really
Natural
dark
Born
shit.
Killers. He did. I think Pulp Fiction came out in the late '90s.
Well, yeah, and so, like, if we... Like, there is from... Pulp Fiction was 94. You had Reservoir Dogs 92. And then
Natural
you had
Born
from
Killers was before
Dusk
that.
Till Dawn 90. Yeah,
Yeah.
but that wasn't a critical hit. You know what I mean? It wasn't as
Well,
in
right.
the
It's part of
forefront
his
things.
filmography.
Filmography.
Yeah.
But like, we didn't get and so it was kind of a different. I think it was a different time, and I think that's why they get away with it as a nod to just like adults in the crowd, because I don't think even by this point he was.
Well, there's no way kids would know.
He was. Yeah, he was not a
Yeah.
household name by
he was
no
not
means.
super as well known up to this point, you know.
He wouldn't be a
And-
household name till Kill Bill came out.
Yeah.
That was his real big commercial success, like everywhere. So
And and so like for directing credits, like Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, and Jackie Brown were probably the biggest ones that
forgot
you can
about
really
Jackie
think of.
Brown. yeah.
Yeah, and so it's kind of I don't think it's an obscure reference, but it's just I think a safer reference to make at the time, or maybe it's not. I don't know, but he gets introduced, and they then begin talking about how he was independent filmmaker. He's scouting for a movie, and he talks all about it. And it's very clear. And this is what when Sheldon brings that up about that fucking hunchback, Eustace was such a douche to just kind of
Just straight away. Yeah, he
Just a-
screamed at him.
yeah. He was a douche to a fairly odd but still human looking person, like to a point, right?
Right.
This is a literal fucking zombie.
His nose is gone, but don't worry, the March glasses cover that up.
You know, when someone offers you $500 trillion, or at that point, I don't
trillion.
even know that.
So he comes in. Courage is wary. They sit down at the kitchen table. He shows them the script, which is "Zombies from Beneath the Farm" is his new
Title.
the return of the zombies from the farm, which is the new title of the movie he's going to create.
Oh, was it Return of the...
Yeah.
So they're making fun of Star Wars.
Maybe.
See, I don't know if that, or if it's just reference to the fact that what's his name is we're getting there is buried under the farm, or it could be even a Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah, I was
reference.
gonna say they might be making fun of those movies too. Yeah,
But I don't know. And he hands Eustace, and he shows them the contract for them to use the farm
For $5 trillion.
for $5 trillion. And I've tried really hard to find a transcript of the actual contract, but I don't think there is one.
We
what?
will pay you.
Yeah. There's not a transcript of that. There's
The only thing we really see is we will pay $5 trillion. Eustace sees the dollar signs. He says, sure, we will help. That's when the nose falls off.
They miss it, though.
They miss it because they're reading the contract. Courage freaks out. And then Courage does the fucking creepiest goddamn morph of the entire series, I
He's
think.
probably creepier than the zombie.
Yeah, he looks
Because-
way creepier than the zombie.
He is way grosser, he is way creepier, and like he has exposed brain, he has shambling limbs. It's so scary comparatively to what the zombie actually looks like. And I think that's what really fucked me up to begin with, was like, yeah, the zombie. And then Courage, I was like, huh! Somebody spent a lot of time making sure Courage looked awful.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, on the contract, there's a seal on it, like someone put a ribbon or whatever on it.
Yeah, I see that.
It's
Dilworth.
Dilworth, yeah.
Yeah. Dilworth is on the contract. They sign the contract. We continue to talk about directing, about being a star, giving Muriel a starring role. They go down to the basement. Is this the first time we've seen the basement or the second time we've seen it?
I think it's
Second
the
time, I
second
think.
time.
Second
Yeah.
time. I feel like the first time there was more shit in the basement.
There was actual stuff, yes, in the basement this time.
Whereas this time it is just kind of like, it's got like a nightstand, a gas can, a broiler, table, and
I think the last time we saw down there was in the Clutching Foot, but I'm not sure.
I think you're right. And I think there was a bunch of stuff down there too.
Yeah, there was just boxes and shit. There was nothing pertinent.
It's apparently a dirt floor in this basement.
Are you saying that there's not places here that I have been in my fair share of places looking for a new place to live where there's a dirt basement?
In one like this
No,
year.
but like, I don't know, it's still very strange.
Yeah.
And this is when we need to talk about also just before this, when they're in the kitchen, the red flowers that are the wallpaper
or like-
for the kitchen are extra distorted.
They're bloody.
Yeah,
logs.
I mistook them for blood on the walls. So
Well, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out if it's supposed to be distorted like that, or if it is just like a product of the, like, if they meant to do it, or if it's just like, we kind of fucked up. Also, I just realized they're not always the same fucking flowers.
No, they're always different, right?
No, in the first episode, they changed twice throughout it.
These
In the first part of this episode, the kitchen has the red flowers. They look like red flowers. Then later on, when Muriel's sitting in the fucking kitchen, they're not the same fucking flowers. It's a muted, very lightly colored background instead.
Yeah, that is kind of funny. It's like they put a blur on it and like brought up the blur enough that it looked like just blood splatter kind of on the wall.
Yeah. And so now it does definitely look more like blood. So I think I'd give that to you, Sheldon.
Yeah, I would give that to you, man, for sure.
And then in the basement, we've got the zombie telling Muriel that she's going to be playing the role of the one that gets eaten, telling Eustace he's going to dig the grave for the zombie. Courage tries to stop it. The zombie convinces, well, it doesn't have to. but convinces Eustace to throw Courage out of the basement. Courage goes up to the computer, types in the guy's name in said computer. Computer goes like, fuck, I ain't got shit.
Do you want to sing a song?
Yeah.
He doesn't give one fuck at all.
All right, I get the reference for Quentin Tarantella, but who's the other guy? Is he a reference?
I don't
think so.
You think so?
I
Because
think so. But
I don't think so.
I'm scared to say what I think he is.
Erich von Stronheim.
So, have you ever heard of a movie called Cannibal Holocaust?
I have.
Where
but
the
I don't
director
think
went
that's
to
the
jail
same
because it may or may not have been real.
He didn't go to jail. He didn't go to jail. He ended up. They investigated him. The Italian government investigated him because of the gory death that happened, but he was not ever sentenced.
Right.
Part of it. Some people say it's a reference to Erich von Stronheim, who was American-Austrian film director. Maybe because the names sound similar.
But I don't know.
Wow, I just found a really weird Facebook profile from someone called Errol von Volkheim. But he's an idiot because his picture is of Freaky Fred, so I'm not even going to give him the time of day.
And so I don't really know if that is a reference. The only one there's another director that I was thinking of that could have possibly been the reference. But I don't think it's him, so I don't really want to bring him up because he was also kind of a shitbag. But I don't think so. I don't know if he is an actual reference to anything.
Yeah, I did some research and I can't see anything. I can't find anything.
I was kind of hoping he was.
Yeah. But we can believe he is.
We can.
It's a very German-sounding name. I mean,
It's so very German.
it's probably spooky. I'm scared.
But yeah, I don't think so from what I've been able to see. Anyway, there's that.
So anyway, the moon and the random
Mars?
planet in space.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Mars. It
He
looks like
comes in front
Jupiter.
of the
I'm gonna say
moon,
Mars.
So
Why
I don't
is
know.
Mars smaller than the
Also,
moon?
by the way, these two episodes show fucking massive celestial bodies in both of them.
Yeah.
It's all hinting towards the old ones rising up again.
Yep. And then up at the computer desk, finally, Courage finds something about the director Tarantella and Volkheim. Turns out they were amateur film directors that were also murderers. So that's cool.
And they only killed 12 people.
Now only. They both went to jail. Volkheim was on good behavior, and Tarantella was died in prison. And so now and then he looked up, well, where's the other one buried? Underneath the farm! And then, bah! And the script is a big deal. Yes, and so Courage sneaks his way back into the basement, reads the script, tries to find it, but can't. Muriel is tied down, very happy to be in the movie. Eustace is still digging the grave. Courage gets thrown into a chest, who he then breaks the bottom out and starts hopping over to where the script is held. That's when the two planets align.
And the scariest scene in the episode.
And the fucking weirdest shit happens. Yeah, so...
What a good
Tarantella,
moment in the animation, by the way.
Yeah. Tarantella gives Eustace the directing thing. The planets align. And we see Volkheim rise from the grave. And I am sufficiently unsettled because Tarantella at least kind of still looks like a person. Like he's a zombie. He's very clearly a zombie, but he's wearing like a... He talks like a person. Got a silly nose. But no matter how unsettling his design is, Volkheim's initial appearance legitimately is fucking terrifying.
It's straight out of a horror movie. As he reels back and hisses and fucking...
Yeah, no, he reels back and throws his head forward like you would imagine like a terrifying fucking movie.
Yeah. Like if you were to take this scene and put him in like put it in makeup or CG, that shit would be straight out of Creepshow.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that would be the correct placement for it.
We don't call them creeps anymore. No,
Creepshow's a fucking terrifying movie.
Who wants to ride the raft?
You see that part where Dan Aykroyd turns his face into a zombie? That was cool.
What's this animal doing underneath the stairs?
But
I watched Creepshow way too much as a kid.
Thanks for that unlocked memory.
Yeah.
But he gets out. The zombies have a reconnection. It's really fucking scary. Like if I was a child. Oh yeah, by the way, Volkheim's missing a fucking foot. Eustace still on board.
He's still getting paid.
He's like, these are good
Eustace
effects.
Knows.
These guys
Eustace
like this is
fucking knows, but he knows enough to like.
He's getting paid $5 trillion. Like, you know what?
No.
Fuck it.
Now they're gonna eat the lady, and they begin. And Eustace stalls. Courage has made his way over to the script. Is ferociously scribbling down.
We all know that first draft.
New things to add. And then
I didn't
Eustace
realize
goes, I don't know what you're supposed to do. And then they got to check the script.
Look at the script, you dumbass.
And they check the script. Let dog out of crate. Oh, I didn't write that, but it's in the script. Says
that doesn't sound right.
Tarantella.
Sounds like some shit a hacky twist director would
Yeah,
write.
what is this, a union gig? What the fuck is that?
And then they check it again, and it says zombies go back to the grave.
And
zombies go back.
I was gonna say Zombo sounds like a really bad.
It does, right? It sounds like it actually.
clown.
It really sounds like what it really sounds like is it sounds like in like 2075.
It's a derogatory term.
When we figured out a way to like raise the dead from the grave.
Fuck you, Zombo. Get a job.
You're one of them zombos, aren't you?
And like that's gonna be the new
when the dead
hatred.
are taking all our jobs when we're really fucked.
All they do is work for brain.
All they do is sit there and decompose.
Excuse me,
They don't
while
have to eat. They don't have to sleep. Fuck, how are we supposed to compete with that? Go back to the graves where you belong.
Excuse me while I go write the best screenplay.
You guys are way too into
I
this.
think I actually stole that from a story I already read.
That
so.
has
What's
to
really
be
shitty?
something, yeah.
You guys ever watch True Blood?
No.
Yeah, no.
Oh. It was a great HBO series with so much nudity.
Ooh,
About vampires living amongst us.
I know what you're talking
Vampires?
about. Yes, I've seen some stuff.
Yes,
From
it was about the Sookie Stackhouse books, which I'm sure are fine. But anyway, it was basically about vampires that moved into fucking the South and were trying to. I think it was an allegory for civil rights, but
it was because they had that scene where the gay cook came out and
Lafayette is his name.
Yep, yes it is. And came out and basically fucking yelled at a dude.
Yeah, but there's that. But like, there was a whole big thing, and there was other supernatural stuff, and they had to deal with like, you can't call vampires suckers and things like that, and it was weird. And I was like, man, somebody jumped the gun. It was like how I really wanted to write a love story after Twilight came out about zombies, and then somebody wrote Warm Bodies, and I got real mad.
Oh yeah, I remember that movie.
Was not as good as I wanted it to be.
And iZombie is the same kind of fucking deal.
iZombie is a different thing though, because it's like it's a TV show, and it's fine.
It's the same.
And she solves crimes,
but she still has to eat the brain. That's a thing. Welcome to WB. It doesn't make good shows, but damn it, do they make a lot of them.
They put Martin on the air.
Like I said, they don't make good shows.
But so this goes on. Then the zombies got to crawl in the grave. Both zombies are very mad at the fact that the script says to do that, but they have to follow the script, apparently. Courage picks up all the dirt, buries them. Muriel is saved. And then Courage puts on the nose and the glasses, zombie, and we all went, that's gross, don't do that.
Close up. They zoom in.
And then it's like, haha, show's over.
So, would you like some trivia from that episode?
I'm gonna beat you to it, sure.
The first appearance. This episode is the first appearance of Benton Tarantella and Aaron von Volkheim.
Isn't it the only appearance?
I believe it's the only appearance for von Volk.
Benton comes back later.
Benton will come back in another episode. No, he doesn't. Or does he? Are you sure?
That's what the fucking thing says.
No, I don't think he comes back at all. Oh yeah, he does.
He comes in Angry Nasty People.
Yeah, that comes.
Is that the same one where they all come back?
It looks like it. Yes.
Yes.
Oh no, it's okay. I see.
No, it's another.
It's
episode.
a show that's on the TV that is directed by him.
Fuck.
Right, so that's fucking
meta, man.
Yeah, that's fucking meta to the max.
Fucking meta.
Obviously, Benton Tarantella's name is allusion to movie director Quentin Tarantino.
It's a reverence.
Wow.
In this episode, the computer is voiced by Paul Schaefer instead of the usual voice actor Simon Pegg.
I didn't notice the difference. So.
Yeah, I didn't either. The contract.
Also, it's Paul Schofler.
Is it not
Schaefer.
Paul Schaefer?
It is not Paul Schaefer.
Oh my God, you're right.
What? Yeah, suddenly the computer's like,
Oh, I wanted to be real cool. That'd be super fucking awesome of him to do.
Courage is Thai. Courage is Thai. Hey.
Yeah, we would have noticed that for sure.
This would be fucking Paul Schaefer.
Can we sing a song?
Do you want to sing a song?
It would make more sense for that to be on there.
Yeah, it is not. It is not. It is not the Paul Schaefer from the David Letterman show.
Oh, man.
Or the Paul Schaefer from fucking Ghostbusters 2000. Not Ghostbusters, Blues Brothers 2000.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
No.
Yeah, the bad one.
Ugh.
Hey, remember that sequel where they were like, "What if we made the Blues Brothers again, but John Belushi's dead? That's okay. We'll get some other big guy that's kind of funny."
You mean everyone involved with that basically is dead, but Dan Aykroyd.
Who should we get? We should get. What the fuck is his name?
Dude, it doesn't even matter.
I didn't see it. I don't give a fuck about the 2000 Blues Brothers.
It's so bad. It's such a bad sequel. It's such a bad sequel.
So the more trivia. The contract scene early in the episode shows that they will be paid $5 trillion.
John Goodman. That's who's in it.
Oh boy, what a great get! They couldn't find anybody better, eh?
No. And also there's a kid, and also there's a black man. So therefore, hilarious. Joe Morton and oh God, the character for the kid's name was Buster Blues.
Boo! Get out! Bad writing. Who's the guy?
Yes, it's so bad. It is a terrible film.
Who's the guy from SNL? What's the name? The main producer person.
It
can't come to me because we've been
you shouldn't. Yeah, you shouldn't have told me that. I don't know, but here's another fun fact about the Blues Brothers 2000. I'm hijacking your trivia. The budget was $31 million. The box office, $14 million.
Oh, you're saying they didn't get a return on investment?
Oh man, big fucking surprise!
No,
who would have
not.
fucking guessed that? Have you've seen that movie, right?
Also, there's a movie. There's some came out in 2009.
Gentlemen,
there was a movie that came out in 2009 that was called Gooby. Gooby, and it starred, and I shit you not, Hagrid from fucking whatever it's called, from Harry Potter. He was in that shit, and
I shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that.
No, he should not have, because that movie had a budget of $6.1 million and made $3,000 box.
Oh my God!
What a
It's-
tank.
It's
Well,
so bad. Anyway,
They sold 5
Courage
DVDs.
trivia.
The last trivia for this episode is this episode shares its music with Angry Nasty People, Mondo Magic,
Mondo
and The
Magic.
Bride of Swamp Monster, which are all episodes of Courage, of course.
yeah, and all of those come later.
They are,
From where we
way
are.
later in the series. And that's it for trivia.
Yeah, it's
It's a thing.
it is a fucking thing, my dudes. Like,
It's a episode. It's definitely a memorable episode.
it's so fucking disturbing. Like that. Like writer was Craig
Shemin.
Shemin.
Oh, good. Yeah, go ahead and say it like that.
He wrote the Duck. He was credited on Duck Brothers as well.
And sure, yeah, there's a couple of them he was on.
Yeah, but
come on, don't go to his fandom page. His fandom page has the stupidest thing at the bottom of all the episodes he's written, where it's just like
really?
others, and there's no hyperlink to the others.
Ha!
Like we just
he
don't
wrote
know.
others.
Okay, if you don't know, then don't put it down, you fucker.
He wrote a lot of Courage, by the way. It looks
Yeah, for sure.
but also he was a big writer in for different Muppet things and for the most recent one is something called 7D, which I now have to figure out what the fuck that is.
Yeah, I was to say.
Oh my god, it's that show.
It's a porn.
Hey, Disney at one point in time decided to do a animated series regarding the Seven Dwarves.
It was called 7D.
It was called 7D.
Fucking
Right?
put away the checkbook, Disney.
Oh, Disney.
Disney has enough money to make mistakes like that.
Disney has enough money to yell at God. I
You
was
hear
given a
me yet?
I was given a megaphone at work the other day, and that was all I could think of as I walked around and talked to people that were 2 feet away from me with my megaphone.
Hey, what are you doing?
What do you think you're doing? Why are you over there? It was my favorite thing in the entire world. Then somebody gave me an air horn, and
And then
the
they
world
thought it
was my
fake.
oyster. I could do everything.
It was that
They
Simpsons
saw them.
episode where Bart puts the 15 megaphones together.
Oh,
And
yes.
then fucking, the fly comes by. Fucking
It's
good.
great. God, it was great.
So,
It's what we call difficulty tweak.
It was so good.
what's a good rating system for this one?
I don't know. Shambling
know.
corpses.
how about
uh,
clappers, which is what?
Spooky eyes.
Fucking noses. What's?
Oh no, Groucho Mark disguises.
Groucho
yeah,
Marx
Groucho
noses.
Marx noses.
Yeah,
There we
yeah.
go.
Groucho Marx disguises, noses, glasses, whatever you want to call it.
I give it a 4 Groucho Marx disguises out of 5.
I
fuck
agree
yeah.
with that statement. So
I give that too. I think that it should be as memorable as Ram.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
this is
It
not
makes me
my
mad.
work. You're a
It's not-
horrible artist.
Yeah, it makes me mad that it's not as memorable. Like, I think it should be up there. I really do. It has.
It was good, and it's creeped me out.
It's
So
so fucking
It was a good
creepy.
one, yeah.
Like, if I was a kid, I would lose at this shit. I would probably turn it off because it's not over. It's not overtly like cutting the creep factor with comedy.
it's just there's creepy things in it that don't
Yeah.
complement the. I mean, it does complement the comedy, but there's not overly comedic people in it. It's just it's more a creepy story, just
Yeah,
with jokes to help
it's
tide
like-
over just how creepy it actually is.
Oh, by the way, everything makes sense now that their house is built on a fucking graveyard.
Oh yeah, like
That makes total sense.
I am really shocked they don't ever bring in like an Indian burial ground.
No, because that would be insensitive.
No, it's the 2000s. It's totally different.
No one
It's
give
not
a
2010.
fuck then.
That
I
would
mean, they
be.
did, but it was a different time. It's weird that I have to say that though. It's 2019, and we have to say like, oh yeah, no, 2000 was a different time. Pre 9/11 was a different.
I would say
world.
pre 9/11, pre Janet Jackson at the Super Bowl, like every problem that there could be has not happened yet.
Yeah.
It's all very very strange. But like, it's such a good episode. Like, I really like that. I don't know why it was the B episode.
Yeah, they should have led with that for sure. But maybe they wanted you to like, if you stayed through, you actually got it. You got the episode.
Maybe this is also like, you can really tell that Cartoon must be being ran by people that don't necessarily vet a whole bunch of things, or they just gave creators a whole bunch more
No,
freedom.
they gave them so much more freedom. Like, I did research on like the start of Cartoon Network and like their original programming. Like, the first original show on Cartoon Network was Space Ghost. So like,
which is so crazy to me.
yeah, it's an adult program on a cartoon station.
Yeah.
So like, at this point, they're just like, yeah, you're not cursing. There's no overtly sexual things, although the A part of the episode kind of had that.
But then I think you still get away with that at that point.
Yeah,
you know?
like even then they were just like, yeah, that's fine, whatever, fuck it. Like, it's as long as you're putting out content, it'll be fine.
Well, and I think that's what's so funny is like, if you look at Cartoon Network at this time, you've got like Courage, you've got, I mean, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy pop up, or at least Grim and Evil. Or
I was gonna say that's the
there.
next era, yeah.
But like, you've got all this stuff for a while, and then like, we then get into the dark times of the live actions.
Yeah, where they cut off all new animation and they did only live action, which was a dumb idea.
And that was a time, and I'm really happy that Andrew WK had a job for a while. But...
Well, I mean, they killed shows like Flapjack and Chowder, which was not a good idea because those were good shows.
By the way, if you've not watched Chowder, you should go watch it just because it's just so silly.
Yeah, pepper spray. That sounds delicious. Ah! I was wrong. I was horrible wrong.
Those are really good shows for what they are.
Like, it was so good. Flapjack was, and I think Flapjack is the kind of the next successor to a Courage-esque show, because it's also weird and creepy. It just is. It's not built around that. In Flapjack, you're dealing with a character who sees the world so happily and so wonderfully, whereas, and it's not supposed to be like creepy, but it totally is. And like, here you've got a show that's supposed to be creepy that is sometimes extremely warm.
What is the quote from Flapjack where it's like, "I'll be in your dreams, like even the bad ones." Yes.
Uh-huh. And so it's really weird, but like, I think that we're seeing an uptick with Courage at midpoint, mid-season, first season. And it's gonna be really interesting to watch where we're here, because again, like, I totally didn't remember the first part of this episode, and I'm realizing as we go through it, there's a lot of episodes where I only have vague remembrance because they're not the main focus show or focus episodes that we talked about or that we remember seeing. You know?
Yeah. That and it's definitely coming to its own, like, right? It's definitely showing its own personality, even on episode 9 of season 1, which I think it only has 12 episodes.
Yeah, it has 13.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes, and see what I don't remember.
Oh yeah, it ends like that. Okay.
Yeah, but
no, I think that's a good place for us to stop.
Yeah.
You think I could talk a longer time about?
Well, Anchor only lets us post as much as we can. I don't know.
You know.
But our next episode that we're going to cover next month is The Snowman Cometh and the Precious, Wonderful, Adorable, Loving Duckling.
Oh, that is the next episode.
Which has to be the least Courage title I have ever read.
But the most Courage episode, if I remember correctly.
So there's that. It's been fun. It has been a trip. We've ran the gambits of emotions. Always remember that if you go check out our Twitter at the Liquid. Is it Liquid _ podcast? Is that what it is?
It is.
Right.
It is the @Liquid _ podcast. Yes, sir.
Fuck yeah, it is. See us there. Drop us a DM. Give us a tweet. Say
Give
hi.
us a fan fiction.
Give us a howdy. Do whatever, Say hi. Enjoy listening to us wherever your podcasts are listened to.
Yes, I listen to I reply to every DM that you send me on there, for better or for worse.
Tim is dealing
Tim
with
makes
that
mistakes.
Every day.
Tim, he's dealing with that one right now. I've yet to hijack the Twitter from him, so
If you need to,
Which
feel
could
free
be for
to.
the better or for
you
worse.
probably shouldn't let me. Yeah, I don't have to rant about people exploiting your feelings for views, making you think you listened to something when you really didn't.
Damn, it's been a month and we're not over that.
I'm
not over it either. I don't like him at all.
That dude keeps putting up videos that are still the same, and I'm still mad about it. And I'm still not going to give you his name because I don't want you to go to him.
I just can't believe that after he was called out on another channel for doing the same shit, he has not been called out for this secondary bullshit.
Yeah,
it's so amazing to me.
That is the America we live in now. But as always, I was Taylor, and I was semi-angry, but not as angry as some, because I didn't read the news. And as always, I was joined by Sheldon.
Yay! It's me.
And Tim.
What a noise.
And we are here to talk to you about a cartoon about a pinkish, purplish dog, and we will be excited to hear and talk to you next month. So goodbye, everyone, and enjoy your Halloween.
Bye-bye. That was the Liquid Courage Podcast, an in-depth look at every episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog. On the next episode, we check out The Snowman Cometh and the precious, wonderful, adorable, lovable duckling. Music was provided by Visionless. You can find them at www.soundcloud.com/VISIONL3SS. We do not own the rights to Courage the Cowardly Dog. Until next time, have a wonderful night.
I never saw that ending coming.